All right, welcome back to my channel. I very much so appreciate you being here, more than you know. So I hope you enjoy this gameplay that you're about to see. But we're back with episode 3 of Road to Mythic. We did pretty good in this session, this early morning session, pre-work. We're just gonna put all of the games in there. The last couple of games, my furnace kicked on, and I have to be very careful. I don't have time to record more games, or I probably would instead of putting those 2 games in there. But the bummer is the 2 games were good, like I want them to be there, but the furnace is a little bit annoying. So I'm just gonna have to be better next time of turning that furnace off. For anyone who doesn't know, I live in an RV. So kind of just chilling, man. No house, no apartment. We just live in an RV. But it's pretty cozy. It's pretty cushy. So so that's why the furnace is kind of something that can be heard through my mic and stuff. I put in some stuff in OBS to try to block it out, but honestly, I think it just made it sound worse. So I do apologize for that. But hopefully it works out, or maybe you can just mute. I think my voice is probably annoying anyway, you know. So, but you've seen this deck before. I played it, but it was in a really short video. It was something I could get out, so I got it out. But I'm gonna play it in Road to Mythic because it is just my favorite deck, and I want to play it in Road to Mythic, and it always performs well. So I'll let you watch the games to see how it does perform. But this deck is just awesome, man. I mean, I will say it's pretty important that you draw these cards in order to win. But it's not always required, but these really are kind of your win condition, really, right? So basically this deck just has, it's not really controlling, but it's like a little bit. You just have a lot of interaction, right? You have ways to get stuff off the board. And these sweepers you don't care about, even if you're wiping a lot of your stuff. One, Sunfall's giving you 1 big fat creature if you're wiping a lot of your stuff. But 2, you just rebuild so fast, man. Like, if you have a Planeswalker on the board, bam, more creatures. If you have a Virtue in hand, bam, a 2/2 right after. You've got these Mirexes and these creature lands, boom, you've got pressure right away, even if you just wipe the board, right? And that's not if you have a Forge down or a Wedding Announcement still ticking, right? So so that's kind of the deck. I mean, it is a pretty simple deck. It's a pretty linear deck. I really enjoy it. I will tell you what, guys, when Ixalan drops here in a few hours, I will be doing my best to find a Boros tokens deck, because I am just having so much fun with this one. And I think that we will have a pretty good Boros tokens deck in Ixalan as well, is what I'm thinking. So, and I like this deck because I would probably consider it A tier. I don't think it's S tier. I don't think it's like the best deck ever. But I think it's very good. I think it can win games. And I like decks like that. I like decks that you're not constantly fighting mirrors of, right? Mirrors just feel bad sometimes. Sometimes they feel really good, but sometimes they just feel bad, right? Because Magic is a game of luck, you know, to an extent. It's a game of skill as well, but it's a game of luck. And so mirrors where both players kind of have the same luck, if you would, are extremely fun. But sometimes one of the 2 people just has way too much, and then it's not fun for anybody. I mean, maybe I'm alone in this, but I don't like just getting a way better draw than other people, right? I don't like 2-minute games because they drew shit and I didn't, right? That's not fun for anybody. So this is the deck. I'll put the list in the description. I've been doing that. I appreciate, shout out to the comment. Somebody's like, put the deck list in. I did actually start doing that, to be fair. I forgot. But I went back through, so any decks I play, you'll see the deck list in the description. Something quick and easy you can copy paste into MTG Arena. So let's play this deck and let's get some rating, yeah? Nice, let's go. Good morning. We've got our coffee. We've got our cards. Let's see what's shaking. This is fine. This hand's fine. We should this first. Frontliner, okay. Do we smite that? Yeah, I think we do. Yeah, I think that's fine. It's a good card. It's 2 damage a turn, and that's without it being buffed. Alright, we are drawing land, so this Sokinson we might actually use for other things. Let's see if maybe he walks into a little bit of an ambush here with the Virtue. I'm gonna do it, man. I think he knows I have it, but it's too much value not to do. Even if he uses a card to, quote, outplay it. And he did not. Nice. So can he kill my Forge? I'm gonna go with no, and I'm gonna get that move in here. And swing for 3. He has nothing. 3 mana spells in his hand? Lands and 3 mana spells, perhaps? Oh man, well that wasn't particularly a fun one to play, or for people to watch, I suppose, but it's a win, and we rank up. Platinum 2. Let's go. Let's go. It's so slow, but it's going. Leonardo, what are you playing? Please tell me. This hand's fine. This hand's fine. We might just play our tap land first. Well, we'll see what he plays. I feel like something we want to Smite with Plains and Mirax. We just kind of would like to try to save that. It doesn't really matter though, because we'll have a red source and we'll have double white no matter what. So maybe we don't really care. Maybe we just play that on 3. Alright. Well, now hear me out. He won't be able to attack next turn, because I don't think he has haste, so I think we do play one of these. Play one of those into a Plains, into another one. Gosh, that man is just gonna do just fine. It's enchantments, of course it is, yep. We agree. It's a lot of land, man. The Sunfall is so good here, though. And we can get to 5. Okay. We can exile that. That's really good. This is really good for us, I think. Because then he can't get that back from the graveyard. The only thing is we're not really getting through his mana base at all. But let's start a wedding announcement and see what he can do to answer it. I think we just curve 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and we don't play this until 6. I think. We'll see what happens though. If I get something I like more than one of these 2 cards on those turns, then we can play that. Right? Like if I draw a Forge next turn, I think I'm doing that instead of this, so I might as well just play that, is what I'm saying, yeah. Dude, we froze our opponent. He's locked up, man. Yeah, the rope, turn 3. Typical. Just kidding. Enchantment seems like a fun deck. I don't think I've ever actually played it. I could go check. I'm pretty sure I've never played like an enchantments deck. I mean, played as one. I've played against them, as has all of us. Sorry there, guys. I'm on the back end of a little bit of a cold. I live in Michigan and it is getting colder out by the day. He's hitting the rope pretty hard here, like to the point where he might just be AFK and not thinking. Let's see. Our hand was really, really good, I have to be honest. For what we were fighting, of course. Our hand could have been bad, but... He's roping out, so he must have just gotten up from his chair and said, I don't really like this game. I mean, we're gonna get it down. I don't think it's gonna matter. I think he... Wow, this is a crazy first couple of games. I'm trying to get content for YouTube, guys, and you keep going AFK or just leaving. But I also don't have like all the time in the world to try to record good games. Alright, I got work starting here and at some point. So at some point I kind of have to use what I get and I can't just be picky, even if it's losses. Alright, I think you went AFK. I think he just full went AFK and he did not give us the rope at all. What do you guys think? Do you think that there's too much time given for this? Right? Think about how long he hasn't been at his computer or on his phone or at his tablet or however he's playing. And it kind of like made us wait this whole time. I think it's fine, only if you disconnect. No, Shotty's here. He's touching cards. What is going on, man? There was a twist. There was a twist, guys. That's a good draw. Well, now we'll do this because we don't really care to do that. I think we saved the play with fire. We let him trade with one of these if he really wants to. He does not really want to. Depop, okay. Don't really need two sweepers, but it's fine. Yeah, we're probably gonna let him play his hand out. Maybe he plays nothing. We'll Emperor. Minus it. Try to go wide. And if he gets bigger than us, we probably won't get wider than us. If he gets bigger than us, we'll just sweep. We can rebuild pretty quick. We got cards for that. Yep, so let's go ahead and play with fire this. Oh, he had something for it, does he? Very interesting. Good for you, man. I don't really want to give him a free kill. So I think we can just hold, man. Make a Murex token. Let's buff something. Let's buff the lifelinker, make him want to take it. Let's go no attacks. We can Murex or Virtue. We'll probably Virtue for a 2/2 here. Yep, that's fine. So he runs Tamiyo Safekeeping, which you don't. I actually think you don't see that much in this deck. I don't see it that often when I'm fighting this deck. Another Ossification, perfect. So we really need him to tap out, or at least use all of his green mana, which in this case is tapping out. What does he choose to do here? This might be where we just wipe the board and start making Murex tokens, actually. I'm thinking that's what this is. Yeah, I think we'll go ahead and wipe it. He's definitely not going to attack. So we can make a Murex here to kill and start rebuilding with this 2/2. He has the lifelinker, so I don't really want to attack. But I guess we can see what he gives us as far as like trades go before we sweep. He either takes a good bit of damage here, and I don't really care that the Sunfall creature is that big or not, to be honest. Let's see what he gives us. Just that? That's what I was thinking. So he still takes good damage here. Goes up to 14, and then we Sunfall. We just kill it all. Two open for Virtue on his turn to rebuild our board as well. Kind of right off the rip. We're not gonna bring that back yet. If he has another Ossification, we want him to use it somewhere else, I think. One card in hand, cool. This is bigger than his creature, which is nice. And we might just slam this next turn. Start developing our board a little bit. He's gonna go ahead and scoop. So he went away and then came back and then like threw some Hail Marys, I guess. I don't know. It's all good. Good game. Ready, set, go. Onzaki. Mono green or fake, dude? Mono green or fake? We got double forge. Oh man, dude. We rip if we get a land here. It's worth the gamble, isn't it, guys? Oh, it's gotta be. We'll just play that first. Probably, unless we like draw a bivouac here. Oh man. We lose. I think we're too slow. I think we're too slow. Let's give it a shot. We can't start with the forges here, though. They don't block. And we'll need to block and then sweep. I don't think we make it to turn 5. I don't even know if we get 5 lands, to be honest. This is good, though. He's using his cards. He scries to the bottom. Play with fire is not good here. It would have been good here. Well, we can use it to try to kill Kumano. He might just have like a monstrous rage or something, though. We can try to wait for him to use it. He has Forge. Okay, groovy. He's tapped out, so we might as well do this now. I think his is way too fast for us. If we were on the play, maybe this would have been different. Okay, we're gonna play that. So we need to live for 2 more turns, and I don't know if that's possible, but we got some good chumpers here. We'll see if he plays Monstrous Rage. Okay. Two, 4, 6 damage. I think it's too late. He might have Monstrous Rage here. If that's the case, then the game's just over. Okay. Forge is good. There's our other land. We would have loved like a Smite here or something to play with this open mana. That might have been what would have kept us in if one of these. Well, really just the. Oh no, we're just dead. Cool. Are we just dead? Yeah, we're just dead. Fudge. We can block that. Take 7. Can't really get out of that. If we could block the Godric, we could stay alive. All right, good game. I'll say it. Oh man. A little bit too slow, just a little bit too slow, but it's good. It's good. Karaoke. That reminds me of a Dota 2 player. I'm gonna be honest. This hand's actually fine. Our opponent mulliganed, which is good for us, relatively. I guess we'll see what kind of deck he is here. So let's go ahead and do this. Let's see what we draw, and then we'll decide what we do here, right? If we draw another land, then we can play with fire to try to scry away a land. Okay, he's big stuff. Yep. We'll probably just scry anyway. Big stuff's really hard. Like, I think he just takes my Forge immediately. He's gonna have access to so much stuff. I really want to say no to that. Is that bad, though? Because if we draw more lands, I'm just really sad that I made this decision. I'm gonna say no to it. We have some turns to find stuff. Not a big deal. Okay, so now we want our 4th land. Alright, let's see what he does. We can make a 2/2, or we can Lightning Strike. We kind of like making a 2/2 here if he gives us that option. Yep, no, we definitely do. That's the 4th land, that's really good. Let's do this. We have to try to erase him. I do believe that's hard. Do we think he invasions here, and if he does, do we block? I think we do, because our Archangel can start pumping out little 1/1s to chump with. I think we do block. We just need to get him to 6. Picture this, he's tapped out with 6 life, and it's our turn. Whoa! That's a win. I think we try to save those for that too. Because our Forge honestly could maybe get us there. Oh, yeah, we just think he takes the Forge though. So he does an invasion, so I definitely think we block here. Oh, you know what? Does he not have land in hand? Can he not attack yet? Oh, that was really, really, really good for us here. That he missed land there. So let's go in. We'll do this. Make a 1/1. Okay, let's see if he hits land here. How nuts would it be if he missed land here? He hits land here. Leyline Binding? So what does he go after? Okay, that works. Another Leyline Binding? No, man. We need to get our thing back then. Oh my god, he's just playing out his whole freaking hand. Then we just let him have the invasion and we Sunfall. We don't have the mana for that. We don't really have a choice though. There's no creatures in the yard. That Virtue does nothing at all. So we just hope we draw a land here. It might be fine to hold it back actually. We did draw the land. Let's go ahead and play this and see if he plays out something else. We can take 8 damage here. Yeah, we can take 8 damage here. Let's make him think we don't have the Sunfall. No attacks. We probably would block here actually too. We don't really care how big the Sunfall creature is in this case. Our Forge is really what we needed to stay alive. Okay, perfect. That paid off for us in a big way. Okay, so we definitely block here just to save some life. Let's see how dirty the Sunfall can be. We really hope he just doesn't have the gas. Dude, if he has another herd migration, it's so hard for us. He Virtues. There's no creatures in the yard, though. For anyone, so that doesn't do anything for him. So that was good. That was kind of exactly what we wanted to see. We'll go ahead and play another Forge here. Let's see if he can kill this. Taking 7's huge for us here. Him taking 7. Oh, that's really good, man. We just need him to not gain life here. We need to untap. Can he gain life? He Sunfalls himself. Okay. Okay, wedding announcement. That's good. So we can play one of these out. Hold up a lightning strike. That token's just a 1/1. Let's see what he has here. He takes. Let's try. Let's see what he's got. Nicely done. We made it. Awesome. GG's. Alright. Let's get into these games. We are on the play. We love that. We love that. We might play our tap land off the rip here. Stops us from play with firing, but we don't care. Well, we don't really need to do that. Nope, we do need to do that. Because think... Alright, so if we soak in to play with fire, Mirax, then we can't Virtue. So then the only thing we can do is Lightning Strike. So I think we just play our tap land here. I think that's fine. Then we can soak in after, unless we draw a land. Sleeper, okay. Yep. So let's play this now. Let's see what he does. Let's see if he takes the turn buffing that. Pass. 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 Okay. So now I think here we can Virtue. I think that's fine. Double Depopulate is good. Well, now that's way too many sweepers. That's just way too many, man. We don't need that many. Do we think he trades this? We have Vigilance, so we don't really care. Let's see if he trades this. Underdog in the graveyard's not the worst thing, and he might have 4 mana in hand. Like, 2 more, you know what I mean? Yep, so that's fine. We're just really protecting our life total here, trying to draw this 4th land, I guess. Let's end. Let's see if he goes for pumps here. No? I think we take the 1 then. What if he like, okay, he Liliana's here. So that's cool, we'll just ditch it to Depopulate. We have way too many anyway.
Enough with the mysteries. I've come.
What happens if I, no, it's already at 4, okay. So let's play with fire this while we can. Just to make him play a different card. And then this can, of course, resolve. We're fine with this. Let's get rid of the Depopulate. It does put us on a little bit of a timer to draw this land, though. That's not the land. But we can slowly get through. He's probably going to flash in his underdog next turn, right? That's what I'm thinking. Okay. Yeah, I really want to keep the Sunfall to exile the underdog, but I don't think it really is going to work that way for me anyway, so we'll get rid of the Sunfall.
I'm tired of your secrets.
Yep, you're gone. Make disappear. Oh, wow. He has blue in his deck. Let's hit that.
You're gonna need a good undertaker.
Wow. So what do we do here? We want to keep both these cards. The chance of him having another Liliana is pretty high, though. And we could keep making him eat his. We could just get rid of this other Depopulate. It doesn't really seem like that's what he's about. Too much. Two make disappears in the yard. Okay. We need land. Let's see what he does. He's gonna go for the discards. Okay. I think we get rid of the Depopulate. That's 3 sweepers down, though. That could be tough for us. Yeah, I mean, even if we draw a 4th here, we have nothing to spend it on, so let's get rid of it. He ditches a go for the throat. There's his blue mana. So from here, I think we can Lightning Strike and just pray we hit this land. It's not the land. Wow. It's pretty good, though. It's pretty good against an underdog if he tries to flash that in here. I think he may. He'll still get his card. I think he still gets his card. Oh, he's just gonna do that instead. Dude, my game got so hard here. With no land. Okay, there's the land. Let's give him some stuff to answer. Even if he flashes in his underdog here, he doesn't kill this. Even if he kills this, flashes, this stays alive. Oh yeah, he might have something that kills it though, like a edict or something, right? So that'll be fine. Yeah, he's gonna take his free card. Cool. I don't want to smite that, man. I really want to smite the underdog, but if he makes me discard, then I'm gonna be pretty sad. No shot he attacked it. That specific thing just to kill it though. Okay, it's a land. Let's go ahead and swing and see what he does. He takes, so he might have another. Let's make another 1/1. And then from here, if he does nothing, we can make a Murex. There's the underdog, perfect. Okay. This game's fun. I'm having fun in this game. He's gonna go ahead and take his draw. That card's really good, but I do think we can get it off of the board this turn. Yep, let's make a Murex. A Ganjo. Do we keep? Yeah, we keep, I think. Let's swing. These little 1/1 lifelinkers are doing really good stuff for us. I think we'll keep the Ganjo here. We can't block any of that, so killing the flyer might be good. Or we can just slam the Virtue, untap, get big, and see if we can outswing him. I think we do that the turn after. I think we keep the Ganjo up here. I think we keep the Ganjo up here to try to protect. Yep, cool. So he did have a cut down, so he was planning on keeping that thing alive, I believe. Let's see what he plays. Okay. We're definitely just gonna Ganjo this Mastermind. Make him make a play, right? He might have make disappear. He does have to sack to to actually... Oh no, this is an ability. Ha! Not a spell. Our creature stays alive. Shieldred? Okay, that's perfect. Yeah, we'll draw. That's fine. Okay, we have some good life linkers here. So let's drop this. Now it might be the make disappear. Okay, that's the third one. We drew another one, he doesn't know that yet. Do we try to go over the top here? We can never get ahead with this thing. We make another one life linker. That's gonna be fine. Let's see if he turns sideways with his Shieldred. That's the card we were worried about, but we're not even that worried about it. Okay. We definitely block you. So what does he have? I wonder if I even play this for a 2/2, man. Yeah, I think I do. I think I go big here and see if he has, like, the sweeper. We haven't drawn really any of our good cards, guys, to be honest. Yeah, let's make a Mirax and Virtue here. Yep, he kills our blocker. With the old tricks, man. Okay. What are the chances that last card's his last make disappear? It doesn't really matter anyway, does it? We can just pay. Yeah, 4 mana up. Make disappear's not going to do anything for him here. Yep, we'll go ahead and block. He's going to go ahead and scoop. I don't think that he needed to. Yet. I do think we were ahead. Alright, it's the scoop. GG's. ABZ 424. We go first with a hand that is frankly not that great. But it probably will be fine if this guy's a creature deck. I think we gamble it, yeah? Agreed? Let's gamble it. We can use Play with Fire to scry. Try to get to something better. We won the last game with absolutely none of our good cards, in my opinion. Not really any of our good cards. So, let's see what we can do here. Being on the play with Sunfall is good, though. Let's go ahead and scry. If it's a land, we get rid of it. It's a wedding announcement. That is definitely what we want to see. That was probably the quickest keep on the top I've ever seen in my life. Let's see if he can kill it, though. What could he kill it with? Like a Glissa, maybe? But no, we'll have time. We'll have time to work around that. There's our land for... So really a Glissa here is just the worst thing, because it gets around Destroy Evil. Oh, we could block it. We could try to block it. We want to keep our wedding announcement up. I think I don't block here. Oh, perfect. Jeez. We get 2 cooking for sure. So he probably can destroy an enchantment. That's the vibe I'm kind of getting from him. Let's go ahead and get in for 1. If he lets us. Let's see what he's got here. Perhaps a Beseju. Every tick he gives us, if he can kill this, that he's not, is pretty good for us though, so we'll see. It's the Shieldred. That's perfect. We have the answer. Do I... This is a hard decision, actually. Because do I just Sunfall the board away right now? I don't think so. I think I just Destroy Evil that. So let's go ahead and draw. It's another wedding announcement. Wow, can he beat 3? Honestly. And we can do it all. So let's Destroy Evil this. We took the 2 damage because we don't really care and we just wanted to see what we drew. And let's... Oh, I wanted the creatures actually. I have no blocker now. It's okay. We get to reload here. So that's really good. Yep. Alright. Let's see what he's got. It's another Shieldred. We had a feeling. Now we probably can just... Sunfall. I think we will. I think that's what we'll do. We'll play this, and we'll just go ahead and Sunfall here. Rebuild with Mirexes and wedding announcements. And we got a big 4/4 here as well. Wow, 3 wedding announcements. Can it be beaten? It's a good card. We do have the lightning strike for it. Does he hit creature land? He does hit 1. Hits a foundry. Alright, I think we see if he wants to take a trade here. We might not give it to him, but we see if he takes it. We draw a card as well. He's gonna go ahead and scoop. Good game. Wow. 3 wedding announcements, man. Just so explosive. Awesome. Halfway through Plat 2, let's go.